How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome back to Star Citizen, or not Star Citizen, Starfield. I don't know why I keep mixing them up. But I think today's going to be interesting, because we're going to be playing a lot more off the cuff. We got kind of through a lot of the missions I've been wanting to do, so I think I'll probably dedicate this day to just cleaning up, trying to get some side quests done. Gotta buy some more ammo, because I burned through it so stinking fast. And just try and kind of get myself through, maybe just kind of let myself do some more exploring and just see what happens, kind of a day. I want to take a break before I continue main plot line, and I'm still not sure if I want to do the next pirate mission yet. Maybe we'll do that after today's episode, but today's going to be a lot more about, like, just getting some of the stuff that's accumulated in my quest log that just hasn't been done yet, see if there's anything interesting that pops up. If I have enough money left over, I'd love to try and make my own ship. But again, it's horrifically expensive, which frankly I've been finding that getting money isn't really the problem. As long as you're just doing quests, the rewards are pretty generous. So I think I'll be able to eventually just make something on my own and not have to worry about the cost. But for the minute, it's just not really feasible. I got more time I need to spend, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. So yeah, first I gotta go clean out inventory on my ship and my person, just kind of, degub everything, and then be able to just start doing some quests. And again, I'm also gonna be keeping an eye out. I do want to make a home base at some point in the future, especially if I can eventually make something, or I can just go and stick stuff in containers that I don't necessarily want to get rid of, but I don't want to carry on my person anymore. I do technically have a room here at the lodge. I guess I could do that real quick. That should be safe, presumably. So yeah, maybe I'll just do that real fast and then get to all the good stuff. So this is going to be a lot more like a clips episode, I'm guessing, because I'm going to probably just jump from quest to quest and we'll see what happens. But thank you for sticking it out. I'm also it's very late. I'm not going to be super loud because I woke up at like 2 in the morning and I can't sleep. So I figured might as well record. So here we are. Anyway, hope you have a great day. And yeah, let's just get started. Wow, look at this place. Yeah, like this has like some Fallout 4 vibes. Or Fallout vibes.
By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Galbank.
Okay.
Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Ooh. What's the trouble?
Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story.
I'll keep that in mind.
If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the Marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going so good.
It makes sense. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to check that out.
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
A hostage dies. You planning to tell me your demands at some point? You find someone we can trust and maybe we will.
Okay.
Like who? Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither. What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Me, maybe. I'm a random stranger who wandered into town.
You need to stand back now.
Sounds like you could use a little help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Will you at least hear me out?
Fine. Talk fast.
I mean, lives at stake. You need a stranger. Might be helpful.
I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them.
Interesting.
They're using the intercom to communicate.
Must have made some demands by now.
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Well, maybe I could talk to some sense into them.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them.
So you're not going to negotiate?
There are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Choose your words carefully. You do not want to make things worse.
Alright, let's see.
You in the bank. I'm sending
Yeah, sorry.
in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try nothing.
Alright, let's go see what we can do here.
Security around here is a joke.
Also, so I got this feeling now, like, this feels like Wild West. I might like the Freestar Collective. It feels like it's Western. Like, and maybe, like, the Fallout New Vegas vibe is actually, like, intentional. Because, like, they got Rangers, combat, the Shaw gang. It already feels super Western, which I'm kind of digging. I'm very, very much a fan so far. Alright, let's see what you got, Space Boys.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
First, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. What's your name?
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Good to meet you, Jed. I'm Blue.
Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
Because you're not the only one who's had trouble with the law?
I heard that. Okay, so let's talk.
What's the conditions of the hostages?
They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to,
Dang.
none of us has shot one yet.
So what do you demand? Like, what do you want out of this?
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
Let's see. How do I know you'll keep your word?
What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no!
Could take a while to get a ship.
Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know?
That's true. Yeah.
So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
Why can't I just offer to take them? But they'd probably want to. I'll pass your demands on to the Marshal.
You do that.
I kind of want them to win.
The Shaw gang's making.
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position.
There should be something more we could do.
I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages
Darn it.
by taking out their captors.
Why can't we just give them a ship?
Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming.
Could go in. Not part of your security force, so I might be able to take them off guard.
You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn
I'm
sure.
really hoping the game will let me
I can't
let him get
deny that
away.
you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. And once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
Okay. So I can ask to see the hostages or sneak back into the bank. I could have tried to talk them down, but I really was hoping there'd be an alternative option. So let's see. Let's take a quick look around here. No redos for this, unfortunately. Alright. So, persuasion's the way I'm gonna try for this. In fact, maybe that's what I can level up, is I can level up my persuade. It feels like it doesn't really give me a whole lot other than like it just increases the chances of succeeding. But I kinda want that. Alright, come on.
What'd the Marshal say? We have a deal?
Show goodwill would help, like letting me see the hostages.
I guess that'd be alright. Gonna need to ditch that weapon first. Ain't no way I'm letting you in here armed.
Just hear me out for a minute.
Fine, but make it quick.
Alright, let's see. You really think I'd be stupid enough to take on your whole crew at once?
Well, maybe. I just ain't taking any chances.
Everyone in the Freestar Collective has the right to arm themselves for their own protection.
I won't argue with you on that one.
I like how a legal reason worked. I'd like to trust you when you say the hostages are unharmed, but the Marshal can't make any deals without proof.
You make a fair point. Alright, fine. But if you so much as look at me funny, I'm sending you straight to the morgue. There.
Alright.
Door's unlocked.
I really hope I can talk him through this. I want to believe that the creators would allow for there to be another option besides either just persuade them to go to jail or kill them. Like, can't there be a third option?
Follow me.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
They're in the vault, down there.
Okay.
Hey! The negotiator's coming down to check the hostages.
Nothing in here but old junk. Where's the good stuff, old man?
I know you got something valuable stashed away in here. Don't you lie to me now.
You don't understand. The vault is for storing priceless heirlooms and relics from Aquila City's proud history.
Shut up! You're wasting my time and I'm sick of it! I'm gonna count to 5. And if you ain't told me what I want to know, I'm gonna blow your head off.
I'm telling you the truth. Please. I have a wife.
5. 3. 2.
This is bad.
I really wish you hadn't made me do that.
If there was something out there, it's gone now.
I really wanted to chalk you through this, but no. Man, this thing's got a lot of clips in its ow, ow, ow. Ow. Thank you for helping. Alright. And finally. Sorry, boss.
Again, we are triumphant.
Man, I feel bad about that. I really wish it had a more clever secondary option, tertiary option. Another time where it's like, it kind of disappoints me that they've made it so binary with some of these choices when they've definitely done much better jobs in the past as a company. I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but I wish it could have been better. I think it could have been better. Okay, I literally looted everything I could from the bank. Some of these survivors don't want to come out, unfortunately, so it seems like that's all I'm going to be able to manage. But I managed to do okay. Besides just being severely disappointed in how this played out, the mission itself has been pretty fun, very interesting. But yeah, so we'll just have to just accept that this is all we're gonna manage for now, and you know, maybe more can be done later. If I could find a key, that'd be helpful, but I hacked all these like ATMs and everything, so it's about the best I can manage here. I still wish it would have been, it would have been more fun to let them escape.
They've got the Marshal by the balls.
I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe?
Hostages are fine, Shaw Gang not so much.
Is that so? Shame it had to come to that. But you got the job done and saved lives. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material.
That's hilarious.
If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
I mean, I might be able to get some money from it. That's something.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Now let me see if I can get into the bank real quick and maybe I can take, yeah, because she came out. So like maybe I can take more before they all come back in. That doesn't look like there's just corpses in here. Just.
I've had quite enough excitement for now.
Oh yeah, I can't pickpocket. I forgot that's like something you have to unlock the ability to do. I just normally never do. Like, but you know, maybe this one time it would have been nice to do. I like the idea of being recruited into the Rangers and being Crimson Fleet. That might actually be kind of funny. So might look into that.
Is Solomon Co. really
we'll take it from
Alright, so let's go contact this family guy. Or girl, or whoever. Emma
Seems
Wilcox.
that way. Need something? You got some business with me?
Yeah, actually. Oh, yeah, this is the Ranger. The Marshal sent me.
Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do.
Oh, please.
Look, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship
Excuse
theft,
me,
or
I'm talking
put some
here.
would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Besides, you knew that going in.
Sounds like dangerous work.
You need to find some
It can be, yeah. We tend to get called in when there's a threat too big for local security to handle. So that means we hunt the most dangerous game.
People.
I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
See, I don't mind hunting people down. Is it paying work?
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you.
Well, then maybe not then.
But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such.
So what authority do the Free Rangers have?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We
That might be
also
good.
have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
All right, let's continue.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Can I get kicked out if I end up being caught as a pirate? How do I apply? Do I have to fill out a form or something?
I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up.
So so shutting down a bank robbery does not count?
I hope you understand the responsibility you are taking on.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
Alright, I'm better to be impressed.
Oh, got no lack of confidence, have you? Well, let's see if you back it up.
It's odd, but as far as a character goes, I like the idea of being able to kind of do what I want when I want. And these guys seem a lot more freeform than Gal Security. Alright, kill the outlaw captain. Gang leader. Destroyed UC garrison. Abandoned pharmaceuticals lab. Destroyed Crimson Fleet captain. Not gonna do that one. Rescue a hostage. Let's do this one. Sweet. All right, before I go and do that though, let's find the person I came here to, like, find, which was for this here. They're somewhere here. All right, but yeah, the old western feel, liking this feel. Still think though, so far, being a Crimson Fleet has been a lot more entertaining and interesting. There's like ruins here, interesting. Who built this? Like, is this like a human colony? that left ruins? Or, like, is it signs of an ancient alien civilization? I doubt it's alien, but, like, how are there ruins here? And it won't say anything. Like, is it just part of the original foundation of the city? I mean, a lot of this is brickwork, so maybe it was. Hey, you.
Can I help you with something?
Interestingly, yeah. Got family who've lived for generations on a colony ship, and they want to get in touch.
Wow, for real? How do I know this isn't some sort of scam?
Ironically, that's a good point. I could totally understand that. It's a relatively newly discovered colony ship. Someone like that's bound for fame or fortune.
No thanks. Now it's really starting to sound like a scam.
I shouldn't have said it that way. You're Manny Hamaguchi, right? Person has the same last name. I promise you they're your family.
Maybe I owe it to them to talk. It's the least I could do.
And, let's see. I knew you were a reasonable person.
I try to be. Okay, I'll take a look. I have to admit, part of me is pretty excited about this. I admit, I didn't believe you at first. Tell them I'm willing to meet up and talk.
Sweet. No problem. Hope it works out for you.
We'll see, I guess. I'm looking forward to meeting up with them sometime soon. Thanks.
Piece of cake. Alright, now, let's see about, before we go and do that, let's see about doing this mission. Are you gonna have a problem with me? Okay. Yeah, like I thought. No issues.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you.
What? What do you see? Oh. You're gonna shoot down the flying stingray shark? Alright. So, I might abandon this mission if it's gonna cause me issues with the Crimson Fleet. But I kinda wanna see what happens if I do this.
I know I saw someone.
I believe we are not alone.
Okay. Alright, so it's family reunion updated. Alright, I'm gonna try. I wanna see if I can get him faster. Maybe I can take him out before he triggers the alarm. Because he definitely seemed to, like, not respond super quickly to the fact.
Really scares us.
That didn't work. Alright, so I honestly want to stick with the Crimson Fleet, and it doesn't seem like doing this mission is gonna, like, it just doesn't make sense. And even if I can get away with it, I don't know if I really care that much. So I'm probably gonna go do some other missions instead after I clear this place out. Oh, there's something. Hello.
Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty.
The shields are gone. Gone!
Darn it, they jumped away. I almost got them. I almost had them. Alright, I think we're gonna go try and track down a debt, but it's in dangerous space, so let's see if we survive this. And in dangerous space, I mean, I think the planet's like level is like recommended 40 or something.
Shields. Tragic. Just tragic.
Yeah, I was trying to board them and I couldn't get in any of them. Hey,
Atlantis is a
buddy.
really safe city.
One pirate's unfortunate demise logged. We're making space safer, fulfilling our civic obligation. This is great, right?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for the money.
This job is a bit of an unknown. A small company's CEO suddenly disappeared, defaulting on a very serious loan we gave her. No one knows if she embezzled the funds, is stranded somewhere, or heck, was kidnapped.
Okay.
We have a lead on where she is. Please, please try and handle this delicately.
Okay. I'll look into it.
I feel better already. Good luck.
Alright, due in full. Collect delinquent CEO's debt. That sounds fun. Let us actually do some of the missions that are here on this planet. Like here and there. So for instance, there's the one with the brownouts in the well. Let's go check that out. See what that's all about. Alright, so who do you?
There are always about a million things to do. And I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl.
No, I'm not Carl.
Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while. And Mass finally decided to follow up on it.
Okay.
I can't be in two places at once. And Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
I could assist you, if you pay.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Alright. Sounds good. Now, I need to check and make sure I've got my weapons all situated. Yeah, I think I sold my other shotgun. So I want to favorite you, just so I have it. But I definitely don't have any rounds, so I'm probably not going to end up using it. Okay. Now let me see. Alright, let's see.
That's it. Great job. So that trip to secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's. And maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
It's fine. I'd love to find a trading outpost for the trade communion or whatever, but I think this will be a nice jaunt. There's also a nice chance for me to just kind of get to know this area, see if there's anything exciting going on. Like maybe first episode.
Alright, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Like I could break in there. I don't feel like there's anything to be gained from that, but so I'm probably gonna just leave it alone. Yeah, just right here. Hey, look at that picture.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'll work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay. Just find that and maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Aha. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
The final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Okay, so it's just a little like clicky game where they're gonna turn themselves on and off. Down. Down. Oh, all those have to be off. Did that work? Aha! Okay, so you just have to have some on, some off.
Wow, you got it.
Gotcha.
Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Weird. What if it turns out she's like, yeah, actually we are causing the brownouts. It's part of some kind of weird, like, protest we're doing. Hello.
Well, you sure did your part.
God, that stare is terrifying.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you.
Sure.
There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
I'm pretty sure you could have. As long as the money's good, I'll do what needs doing.
Right, sure. Of course.
She's like, yeah, of course you're good.
Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from.
Alright.
Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was.
Yeah.
The trade
That makes
authority.
sense.
So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
I kind of want to see how this goes down. Hey, level up. Oh, okay. I'm never gonna use it, I know, but let's at least get the opportunity for pickpocketing, just because it might be useful in the future. All right, so we're gonna join her. She's gonna go confront the trade authority. They're gonna laugh in her face, and then we're gonna, I don't know, set up some corporate espionage, some sabotage, maybe. I'd be down. She's walking so slowly. I'll shortcut you so we don't have to worry about this.
Visit from Mast. How delightful.
Oh boy.
You'll have to remind me of your name, dear.
Here we go.
I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's terrifying.
If you're here to make unfounded...
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or calling mercenaries.
That'd be a pretty
or
extreme reaction.
I have several knives at the ready. We will be fine.
Oh.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Yeah. I won't fire the first shot, but I will fire the last one.
That's dramatic. But reassuring,
It's
I guess.
fine. I have plenty of guns.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
Why don't you disconnect it whatever the drain
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, clearly there's more work to be done.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time?
I mean, we've had good relations,
things
so...
here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so... I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going.
You gonna be okay?
For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go
I'm kind of
investigate the
terrified
next
I'm gonna
junction
go. Someone's gonna try and assassinate me, and she's gonna be like kidnapped. Cause that's super creepy. I don't trust this lady for a second. Oh my gosh, this lady's terrifying now. Like just how subtle it's all been. It's really interesting. Oh, okay. This has already caught my attention much more than I anticipated.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay? Thank you for trusting that a lifelong employee of MASS knows what she's talking about.
Oh, please.
I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great, and that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe?
Yes, fine. Let's move on.
Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams.
And I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading them correctly. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. Miss Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility. I frankly don't care. I want to find this person.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go topside, see what this is about, because this is already turning into actually kind of a fun mission. Spaceport.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer.
Uh-oh.
Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that MAST gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Okay, intriguing. Do I follow the money or not? I think it depends on what it is. Like, it seems like she has a good idea where this goes, and there's a reason she didn't share it initially.
No bounty. You're clear.
So, the fact that she chose not to disclose it until she had to tells me
I do find
that she's got some kind of deal
I
going
wonder if it
on.
matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
There's the box.
Your file here just says scoundrel. Look, whatever trouble you're bound to cause, do it somewhere else.
So they can scan me in my past. That's interesting.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
By all means. Let's see what we find, huh? Let's get a Kraken in here, huh?
I hope this is worth the effort.
Probably not. Is there anybody in here? So far, no. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this looks like it might be like a front or something. We got strange marks on the floor, like someone was dragging a bunch of stuff around. Disheveled. The lack of care. And a lack of appreciation for finery, so I'm guessing whoever was staying in here wasn't paying for any of this. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see, reminder. Record source, record type, record sought, record received. Interesting. Like they were planning a heist or something. Alright. Program update. Program status paused. ATM translation at fee. Oh. Transaction fees. Slicing value 001 credit per transaction. Total value. He's scraping. So he's scraping portions of credits. Like, it's essentially, this would be like somebody, like every time you used a card, he's put it in the system where he's taking away like an additional, like as part of the transaction, and he's dumping like a fraction of a cent into a bank account. Because the fractions of cents don't really show up in any like normal operating network system, and it's from each transaction individually, banking statements wouldn't likely reflect anything except for minor errors over courses of time that they probably would just write off. But when you get enough transactions happening across an entire like solar system, you essentially just start raking in the money. I believe this is based on a real crime that has happened. This is probably one of the sneakiest ways to like actually like essentially cheat money out of banks. But I think you'd eventually get caught. Dialing find the evidence. And let's see. My guys got creative with the rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop, so stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my cut soon. Keep the darn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if Galbank notices the missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They'll call it a malfunction, wipe the record, like they always do. Money's all digital anyway. They can literally just make as much as they want. Ugh, terrifying thought, but it's true. Okay. So, now we know how this has gone down and what it is. Now we decide who to give the money to. They're scraping money from the net. Now, I could give it to the Trade Authority, but what's the Trade Authority going to do? They're probably just going to ransom it or want to replicate it. And frankly, that's not in my best interest as far as I can tell. What would be in my best interest is to turn it over. But then I'd like to scam, and I could get some extra money for it too. Interesting. Alright, I'll think about it on my way back, and I'll make a decision once I get there. No, okay, here's the thing. I thought about it, and I actually think I am going to turn it over to Mast. Do you want to know why? Because I'm guessing she's the one who did it. I think she's the one that's orchestrated it. Because it just makes the most sense that she would do so. Considering that she gave, like, she tried to ignore and brush things under the rug until we got caught on. Then she tried to get involved in the investigation, tried to cut herself into a deal, and it makes a lot of sense that the Trade Authority, not the Trade Authority, but that she is involved in it, because she's like, oh yeah, I could sell this information, but like, no, she just doesn't want to give it over.
Funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
I'm gonna give it to Louisa.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it?
Oh yeah. Here you go.
Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
Absolutely. Hey Zoe. How do you feel knowing that I know?
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, the Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galbank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
Yeah.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3! I totally understand that Mast has a tremendous amount to keep track of. I just wish it wasn't always my work that falls.
Alright, now let's see. I think I want to do at least one other activity or mission at least. So, one last thing I'm going to do for today before we get going is I'm going to check out, like, if I, like, what kind of job I can get working with this company. It looks like it's just random jobs.
Apply.
Yeah, it looks like it's just random. They have subsidiaries. Okay, about us. Improving technology. Looking to job must be entered in order. Your application. Work experience. How much in a secretary position or corporal environment? None. How familiar with Ryujin Industries and its product lines? Basic knowledge. Proficiency with computers regarding to typing and filing management. Low. High school? Yes. Application now complete. The official submit your application. Please submit. Answers may not be changed. Okay, thank you for submitting. Please report to Salzo on the Ryujin Tower in Neon for your interview. All right.
Today at the nearest kiosk.
You know what? Maybe it is time for us to head to Neon.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
Oh, this is looking already pretty cool. Now this is getting me some like cyberpunk vibes, which I'm not going to be upset about it in the slightest. Alright, Neon. That's pretty cool. So it looks like it's an ocean world.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Yeah, I wonder what it, like the business that lets this make, like that makes this worthwhile. Because you could make a city like this much easier on another planet. There must be something worth mining here.
Cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
Oh boy.
Don't move, Nesha!
What the hell's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
Ah.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Yeah, I figured this place would be a little more open, but it's not that open.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right?
Come on, can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayo's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it.
So normally you can get
Catherine
by.
Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Interesting. So it sounds like I can talk to him in jail.
Don't you have something better?
That could be exciting. All right. Let's check in Ryujin Industries
There is little
and
question
some of the
that
other stuff.
Ryujin has some influence here in Neon.
Let's see what this does. Oh, very nice.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you? You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today.
Yes.
Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
Okay. I have some questions.
And hopefully I have some answers.
Your face is very strange. How are the interviews going?
Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious.
That makes sense. I said no to almost all the questions. I admitted I had a criminal background. And it's just like, yeah, come on in. What can you tell me about Imogen?
Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind.
All right.
No one loves brutal honesty that much.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Good. Let's not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
Oh no, I'm gonna be poking around, so I'm all good.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
Back, I see.
I can find an office myself.
Great. Well, good luck then. I'm sure I'll see you on your way out.
Okay. Let's take a quick peek around as we're moving through here.
That's quite the spacesuit. I'd be impressed if this wasn't a job interview. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure they understand.
Oh, so she wants me to take off the suit.
And make sure they understand that in the end, they need you more than you need them.
All right, let's see. What did you got for me?
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am.
Gotcha.
We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later.
That's fair.
So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Neuroamps are revolutionary. Maybe part of what's next. That's true.
It's good to see you're familiar with and appreciate our work here. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience.
Yeah, okay, so it's reflecting how I filled out the application.
For a job like this?
I can make any deal happen.
I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record.
Absolutely.
If what you say is true, you'll have department heads fighting over you in no time. How motivated are you to succeed?
I'll go above and beyond to get the job done right.
All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
That's a good question. I that should be like on a real like job application. Knowing a Bethesda game, I actually might be running the company. In 5 years, I'll be running the company.
Full disclosure, it's all about making deals with the right people around here. You put those skills of yours to good use and choose the right sides, you probably won't be running the place, but you'll be right next to the one who does. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired.
Oh, sweet.
On a probationary period, of course. Especially considering this criminal record of yours.
I mean, yeah.
First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew.
Of
Fairly
course.
easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Sounds good. I'll take care of that for you. I think I'm gonna like Neon. Even if I'm starting off with just fetching a coffee. It's an icebreaker. Alright.
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
Gotta pick up an order for Imogen Salzo.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Oh, I'm not a suit.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Yep. Not my problem. All I did was respond to an ad.
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
I believe you have grossly misunderstood the situation. If
I'm
you
gonna
put the
like this
gun
company.
down, perhaps we can come to an understanding.
Hold on, let's talk about this.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind, and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
Your death, I know. I'm highly trained. You attack me, you die.
You can't be that good. Not yet.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
I can't make that promise.
Figured. Promises aren't exactly in the Ryujin spirit.
I'm gonna like this.
I guess that's my cue to leave. Let's just hope we never see each other again.
Bye, Tomo.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here.
Sounds good.
Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
Still need to pick up that order.
Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. I love this so far. Oh, you know what? The Crimson Fleet was a good hook. That was also a really good hook. Oh, this is gonna be right in my alley. So yeah, I'm gonna be a corporate like underdog businessman, kind of the business guy.
Word to the wise.
And also Crimson Fleet pirate, which is my true credentials. I'm gonna really be enjoying this one. This might actually become the next one I want to focus on, because that was something else. That was very exciting, and I think I'm gonna fit right in with these people. Howdy, howdy.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
Oh, a literal holdup. It's personal. Won't happen again.
Personal. Huh. I suppose that's one way to put it. I know that Tomo Higashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terra Brew, and before you get any ideas, no, the barista didn't sell you out. Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that an incident like this would never slip by.
I figured. That's why I just found it that way.
Deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations. You've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
Promoted from nothing.
You were right to talk the situation through, rather than letting it escalate.
Told you I'd be running this place soon.
Well, they do say it's healthy to have goals. So who am I to crush that with reality? I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential.
Excellent.
Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
None. I'm good. I that's my bread and butter.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Are we about to poison a bunch of people? That'd be very interesting. Hello.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is.
Maybe Ryujin should acquire Terra Brew.
Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terebrew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer.
Good to meet you.
I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which hopefully won't be often.
Nah, it should be fine. Well, there goes my paycheck. Understood.
Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Me as well. How are you doing? Can I talk to you? Yes. Not the chair. There.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations.
Excellent. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
None. You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Sounds like a plan. I love this so far.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
I'm quite the specimen, I know.
Sounds like something my son would say. And no, I don't mean that as a compliment. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement.
I already did.
We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
I see. Let's see. I'm like a ghost. No one will ever catch me.
Good. Then we should get along just fine.
And then you.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin.
He talks very...
We won't work together much, but...
very smoothly.
As part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
The barista said she triple-checked the grind herself.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terebrew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries.
That's why I'm here.
But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
Good. My job description certainly sounded otherwise.
Sometimes it takes drastic measures to ensure we can deliver the best products possible.
I see.
Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Absolutely. Let's go check back in. Hope you all have a great meeting.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
The basic theme was don't get caught.
That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
Big mistake on their part.
My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
Sounds good. Consider it done.
Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at CalCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, let's see what this is all about. And she even gave me a dick pic. Oh, that's amazing. The best part about me, honestly, is if they knew I was Crimson Fleet, they could just tag anything I did to the Crimson Fleet, get away with almost all of it too. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, so I think that's gonna be the last thing I do is probably complete this mission. I wanna see if I can do it, and then that'll probably be the end for this episode, but oh, definitely wanna get more involved with this company.
Welcome to Keltpor. Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
It's not exactly the grading I was expecting.
Oh, my lord. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over.
Maybe you could look at me a bit?
My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
Apology isn't necessary.
That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okaribo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
Must be a heck of a mess to cause such a fuss.
If only you knew. Mr. Okaribo owes a substantial debt to Keltcor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Maybe I could assist you in recovering Mr. Okadibo's debt.
You'd be willing to help out? That's awfully kind of you.
Sounds like, let's see. Sounds to me like he's taking advantage of your goodwill.
No, you've got it all wrong. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
I'll talk to him.
Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary.
Aww.
And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
Let's see. How did he rack up so much debt?
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans.
It depends.
I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. But it's clearly backfired. That poor man.
She is just determined to clean that desk. All right.
Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Hamza kept pestering me about his damned missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
Alright, shipping order status. Okay. Six Sisters mining, consolidation mining. Upload the program.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
That was perfectly easy. Now, I can do the missions that they gave me. And I can also get in their good graces at the same time.
Ms. McKenna.
I admit the business of Saburo is keeping me up at night. I can see why starting to wear on him personally and professionally. Saburo is a good and honorable man. Pride won't allow him to accept my money, but what he doesn't understand is the game is rigged. Even in good times, variable interest rates are designed to landslide you. Yes, they are. Variable interest rates are terrible ideas. Even if it seems like it's a good idea, anytime an interest rate can fluctuate with market conditions, and especially if it doesn't have any actual like built-in contractual like safety brackets to keep it in line, it's designed to screw you over. You want to have a locked interest rate and you want to try and time it right. All I want is to give him a fair shake. It might not be every idea he has, but I believe in him. He just needs a financial partner who can offer some direction, someone who has his best interest at heart. I won't lie, given my position, maybe a conflict, but my feelings for him aside, I really do want to help. She likes him. Tell him about Clover's feelings and convince him to take a loan. Okay. Well, she might be able to be the business partner he needs. So yeah, cool. Two birds, one stone kind of a situation. Because the nice thing here is like the idea, if I were like as the roleplay side of this is like I just uploaded malicious like
ever run into spacers?
Virus onto their computer system that's gonna screw them over. They're gonna have record of me entering the building. But if I entered the building and said it was helping with like a personal problem, that kind of absolves like why I was around and what I was looking for. So in my eyes, that gives me an alibi and makes it less likely I'm going to be targeted, and I could probably talk my way out of any suspicion that was there. Neon Mining League.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right? Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Exactly. I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in.
Probably.
Don't be such a jerk. We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
Yeah, sure. You want to waste your credits? You go right ahead.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
So glad you stopped by today. Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
With a location like this, that's quite a surprise.
The first time I'd laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day.
Without any help, what'll happen to you?
I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate.
Perhaps I could help.
That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose.
Clover McKenna offered to pay off your debt to Health Corps.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
Read this. It might change your mind.
Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
Oh, she definitely likes you.
And I like her.
Oh, yay.
Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen.
Oh.
Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
Aww. Are the feelings between you and Clover mutual?
I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage
Yay! Good.
I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions.
That's true.
Clover McKenna at your service.
Saburo agreed to let you pay his debts.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him.
Well, technically you convinced him.
I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
No problem. My work here is done. Now, one step ahead.
Imogene's a stickler for...
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
No one suspects a thing.
It's anxiety-inducing.
Well, no incident to report.
What you mean, but that's your
Oh, is it? No, you don't already know?
A fair question. We may have plenty of eyes and ears out there, but I'm still going to need an answer.
Yeah, well, no incidents.
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews.
Oh, yeah.
You get my drift.
Oh, yeah.
The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
Absolutely. I don't exactly have a reputation for clear work.
So, you've gotten caught in the past. Now's the time to make new habits. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of.
I agree. Thank you.
So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
Always enjoy a good setup.
One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Lorendo's hands are gonna look pretty dirty.
Oh, the best part is we don't even have to fabricate this information. We're just exposing what Laredo would rather keep
Yeah, exactly.
hidden. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Will do. Excellent. And it's a good source of dick pics working here. I love this place. I'm already having so much fun with all this. And that's where we're gonna end things for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel and for being a part of this journey. I have to admit, Neon is a lot more exciting than I expected, so I'm looking forward to spending a lot of time here as time goes forward, just because there's a lot of interesting side quests already. It goes right up the, plays right into the hands of the type of character I was wanting to build anyway. And these corporate espionage missions are they're already really fun. So I'm excited to continue to play through here. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you look forward to that. And next week, if we don't just continue here, I might bounce back and do some more Crimson Fleet stuff. Again, my biggest fear is just getting to the end of the Crimson Fleet chain and being forced to leave the Crimson Fleet. I kind of want to see if I can stick around for it. Shush. Calm down. Yeah. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you so much for being here as well, and thank you to the patrons and members to make it possible for me to play this kind of content and to make it more expansive and interesting. It really means a lot to me, so I hope you're having a good time with it, and I look forward to seeing what you think. And until the next video, watch me, I've seen me in next. I'll see you there.